Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against MARQUIS, and as you can see he has a very original team there, which should make for another good match, so we're going to get right into it. So, looking at the team preview, I really wasn't sure what he was going to want to lead with. He definitely has a lot of solid options to choose from. So he actually ends up leading with the Klefki, as I decided to lead with my Typhlosion, figuring it should have a good matchup against most of his Pokemon. So he is going to go for the switch right away, doesn't want to get taken out with a fire move, so he is going to come in with the Ninetales, predicting that, and the Drought is going to activate to turn the Sunlight harsh. So I did end up going for the Burn Up straight away, which is boosted by the Sunlight, so this actually does take him down by about 2/3, which was pretty good. So this turn he does outspeed me. He is going to go for a Hypnosis, but he actually does miss, which was pretty lucky for me. I am going to fire off a Focus Blast in return. Luckily, I do not miss, and that is going to be enough to take out the Ninetales, dropping him down to 5 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with the Golisopod, and I am going to go for the switch here. Because of the burnout, I actually lost my fire type, so I don't want to take a first impressions or Aqua Jet from this thing, so I'm going to come in with my Doublade, as he does go for the Aqua Jet. Not going to do much of anything to me. I am max physical defense with an Eviolite, so that is going to force him to switch out, and he is going to come back in with the Klefki, as I did go for the Rock Slide, hoping he would stay in, so not going to do much of anything to him, unfortunately. And then he is going to regain some health with the Leftovers. So I am going to have to switch out then. This turn, not much I can do to this thing with the Doublade, so I am going to come in with my Snorlax, as he just goes for the Thunder Wave. He's going to land that to paralyze my Snorlax and slow me down, as if Snorlax wasn't slow enough already. So that's going to be it for the Sunlight, as he is going to regain even more health with the Leftovers. So this turn he is going to go for a Foul Play, just trying to get chip damage on me, I assume. It does take me down by about 1/4, but I am going to go for the Earthquake in return, and that is going to knock him all the way into the red, but he does survive, unfortunately, and he is going to regain some more health with the Leftovers, as I am also going to regain some health with my Leftovers. So this turn he is going to go for the switch. I guess he doesn't want to lose his Klefki just yet, so he is going to come in with the Diggersby, and unfortunately I do get fully paralyzed this turn, so nothing I can do, and I am going to regain even more health with the Leftovers. So this turn he is definitely going to outspeed me, and unfortunately he is just going to go straight for the Hammer Arm. I didn't want to risk a switch there, so that is going to cut his speed, but it is going to take out my Snorlax and drop me down to 5 Pokemon. So then I am going to come back in with Doublade. I am banking on this thing being choice itemed, which it looks like it is, because he does go for the switch back into his Klefki, basically as fodder. I am just going to go for the Shadow Claw here, predicting the switch, obviously. So that is going to be enough to finish off the Klefki, dropping him down to 4 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with Mismagius, and that is going to force me to switch. I don't want to take a special attack from this thing, so I'm going to switch in with my Mantine to try and absorb that, as he actually goes for the Confuse Ray instead, and he is going to hit that to confuse my Mantine, which is unfortunate. So this turn he is going to outspeed me, and he is going to go for the Shadow Ball, trying to get as much damage as possible. I am max special defense with an Assault Vest, so I do take that very well. Unfortunately, this turn I do hit myself in my confusion, so nothing I can do there. This turn he is going to go for another Shadow Ball, again just trying to wear me down. I am still sitting at above half though, which is good, and this turn I do break through the confusion to fire off a Scald, which is going to take him down by about 1/3, which was not too bad. So once again, he is going to go for the Shadow Ball, just trying to wear me down here, probably hoping for more confusion hacks. He does knock me below half with that, and he does get the special defense drop, which does suck, but I do snap out of the confusion there and go for a Scald, which knocks him into the red, but he does survive. So this turn he is going to go for one more Shadow Ball, hoping to take me out. Luckily for me, I am able to survive that in the red with 28 health and fire off one more Scald in return, which is going to be enough to finish off the Mismagius, finally dropping him down to 3 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with Salamence, and he is going to go for the return here, and obviously that is going to be more than enough to finish off my Mantine, dropping me down to 4 Pokemon, and activating his Moxie to give him an attack increase. So then I am going to come back in with Doublade. I figure he is probably choice items, but unfortunately he does reveal this turn that he is actually going to have the Mega Stone, which is going to Mega Evolve into Mega Salamence, which is of course Uber, but unfortunately nothing I can do about that now. At this point in the match. So he is going to go for the Earthquake here, which does knock me down to about a third, but I do survive, and I am going to go for a Rock Slide in return, which takes him down to about 2/3. So this turn, I am just going to go for the Shadow Sneak to try and get some chip damage on this thing before I go down. That does knock him down to about a third of his health, but he is going to survive and go for one more Earthquake, which is definitely going to be enough to finish off my Doublade, dropping me down to 3 Pokemon. So then I am going to come in with my Crocodile. The only good thing about him being the Mega is that I know that my Choice Scarf Crocodile is going to outspeed him here, so I am going to go for the Stone Edge. I actually get the crit, which did not matter. I am max physical attack, so that is going to be enough to take out the Salamence, fortunately dropping him down to 2 Pokemon and activating my Moxie to give me an attack increase. So then he is going to come in with the Golisopod, and that is going to force me to switch out. I do not want to take a first impressions here. I don't think I can survive that, even from full health. So I am going to switch directly into my Typhlosion, predicting that. As he does go for it, it does take me down by about a third. This turn he is going to go for the Aqua Jet, hoping to take me out, but luckily I do survive that in the red with 12 health and go for the Burnout in return. And here I actually do get the crit. Not sure if it mattered or not, though, because I am max special attack. But that is going to one-shot kill the Golisopod, dropping him down to 1 Pokemon, as he does come back in with the Diggersby, his last Pokemon. His Quick Claw actually does activate. Doesn't matter because he actually just goes straight for the quick attack. So either way, that is going to be the end of the Typhlosion, dropping me down to 2 Pokemon. So then I am going to come in with Vileplume, and he is going to go for a return here, which is going to knock me all the way down to 29 health in the red, but I do survive and hit him with a Giga Drain in return. Unfortunately, it is not quite enough to take him out, as he does survive in the red. I do regain a whole bunch of health from that, and some more from the Black Sludge, but unfortunately, his Quick Claw is actually going to activate again this turn, as he does go for the return once again, which is going to be enough to finish off my Vileplume, dropping me down to just 1 Pokemon. So finally, I am going to come back in with my Crocodile, and luckily for me, the Quick Claw does not activate again, so I am able to outspeed him with my Choice Scarf, go for the Earthquake, and that is definitely going to be enough to finish off the Diggersby, and that is game. So I won that one 1-0 against MARQUIS, but I thought that was a pretty interesting match. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, this is actually going to be the last battle that I post with this team. Again, I did have a lot of fun using this team, but I am going to be putting it to the side for now because I do have just one more brand new team for you guys, which I will be debuting next time. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.